Coming up on the Q30 Newscast, the lice outbreak continues.
Plus, a Quinnipiac organization gets recognized for community outreach.
All this and more coming up on the Q30 Newscast.
Live from the Ed McMahon Center, this is the Q30 News Nightcast.
Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the Q30 Newscast. I'm Sarah Schreiner.
And I'm Liv Dufault. It's Veterans Day here in the United States, and while Americans are thanking those who served,
QU students came together to show their support. Q30's Kelly Ryan has more.
Veterans Day, a day to celebrate the service of all United States soldiers. One Connecticut school has been showing support in its own ways. Student Veteran Organization President Zachary Peters says the SVO has a distinct presence in the Quinnipiac community.
There's approximately 110 veterans on campus, but then there's a total of 180 using the GI Bill, so that includes like dependents, like children and spouses of military.
And to honor them, the SVO held flag-raising ceremonies at the Mount Carmel and North Haven campuses Wednesday. Students, faculty, and supporters gathered at the flagpoles as the Star-Spangled Banner echoed across the scene. Bystanders watched in silence, honoring those who put their lives on the line for our nation's freedom. After the flag was raised, Peters asked the crowd to sign thank you cards to send to troops overseas. In addition, the SVO sold blue and gold camouflage shirts and sweatshirts. Veterans will also be honored throughout November when the men's ice hockey team sports camouflage jerseys at their next 3 home games.
Public Safety Officer Kevin Devaney set up displays like this one to honor his father, who is a veteran. Devaney has been collecting war memorabilia for years, stretching back from World War II all the way up to the present Iraq War.
Peters is pleased with the amount of support various outlets on campus have shown.
It's pretty surreal that Quinnipiac is so supportive of veterans.
Kelly Ryan, Q30 News.
And the lice outbreak continues. According to the Department of Residential Life, a total of 25 cases of lice has been confirmed. The second and fourth floor of Ledges and the first floor of Commons were the most active this week. Last week, it was the third floor of Irma Gertie Tater Hall. This number comes after a lice check was held on campus last week.
on Friday, the Lice Treatment Center came to campus to check the students in the active area from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the first floor of the athletic center. Students who were found positive were treated from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. after paying $350. Those students will be rechecked 1 week later. Students in the active area were encouraged to purchase a shampoo for $15 for prevention. The university has yet to announce another lice check. However, students are encouraged to make an appointment at the health center to see if they have been exposed to lice.
Kelly Mayberry, the Irma Dana Area Residence Hall Director, said, quote, "We are hopeful the outbreak is coming to an end."
Quinnipiac University's Theater for Community will present the musical Spring Awakening beginning this week in the Buckman Theater. The show will run from Thursday, November 12th to Saturday, November 14th at 7:30 p.m. and on Sunday, November 15th at 2 p.m. Tickets for students and seniors are $10 and are free to faculty and staff. General admission is $15. Make your reservations online now and don't miss out on the musical performance directed by James Noble.
The Quinnipiac Future Teachers Organization, QFTO, has been awarded for its work within the community. QFTO has received the CREATE grant from the National Education Association for Community Outreach after its close work with the Wallingford STEM program over the past few years. The STEM program was made to aid Wallingford elementary students and their families with math and science skills. The grant will help QFTO support, strengthen, and expand the program.
This
the
past
National
weekend,
Education Association
Quinnipiac
has a student program, and we work with them through the Connecticut Education Association. So we run, well, Chris Stone of Wallingford, he's a 5th grade teacher in Wallingford, runs a STEM night every few months. And we've always helped out with it in the past, but his program is expanding. So we applied for a National Education Association student program grant, the CREATE grant, and we were awarded it last week. We're really excited that we're getting some recognition. I mean, the School of Education advertises for QFTO a lot, but because most of our events are locally, like in schools locally, rather than on campus, we don't get a lot of recognition from the rest of our student population. So we're really excited that people are finally starting to hear our name and hear what we have to offer and what they can get out of our program if they join.
Past weekend, Quinnipiac students were making the cut. On Sunday, November 8th, from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., students, faculty, and staff were invited to donate 10 inches of their hair to the charity Locks for Love. All donators received a free haircut from Peter and Kimberly, the owners of His and Hers Salon, located in Somers, Connecticut. A bagel and lox brunch was served. All hair donations will be made into hair pieces for disadvantaged children suffering from long-term hair loss from any diagnosis.
On Saturday, Phi Gamma Delta at Quinnipiac held its first philanthropy event, Heave Ho for USO. Fiji's philanthropy event was a truck push held to raise money for the United Service Organizations. The event took place in North Lot. And had teams compete by pushing a Mack truck. The competition was done bracket style, and teams had to push the truck 25 yards in the shortest amount of time possible. Whichever teams had the shortest time proceeded to the next round. The president of Fiji understands that the servicemen risk their lives every day.
I think anytime, no matter how safe it's supposed to be, anytime you have a family member or friend going overseas, you know, it's obviously going to raise your nerves a little bit because you never know.
The fraternity raised over $500 for USO, and the event featured food trucks and a monster truck. And now we're going to discuss the value of a Quinnipiac education.
Joel is here with us to give us the scoop.
The Economist, a newspaper which writes about politics, business, tech, and culture, recently released the results from their first ever American higher education survey. Quinnipiac ranked in the top 13% of 1,275 four-year institutions. Quinnipiac's ranking of 167 is among the highest of institutions in Connecticut. They arrived at these results by comparing the gap between how much money an alumni earns versus how much they might have earned after studying elsewhere. Upon comparison, Quinnipiac graduates earn annually $3,831 more than graduates at other universities. And Levasseur. This news comes shortly after the United States Department of Education said that only 1.1% of Quinnipiac graduates default on their student loans.
Still to come, Sean Clasby finds out how Hamden is preparing for winter.
And Kyle Levasseur has a weather update for us. Kyle?
Well, ladies, unfortunately, it looks like we're in for some more rainy weather tomorrow, but things do look like it's going to clear up for the weekend. All that and more when we come back.
A sheer sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at a sheer sensation.
My name is Doug Thoreau. For nearly 90 years, 3 generations of my family have been providing the highest quality repair service. Insurance companies will refer car owners to lesser quality shops to save money. At Thoreau Auto Body, we provide the highest quality repairs with a lifetime guarantee to maintain the safety and value of your car. That's the quality you deserve. Thoreau Auto Body, our best work goes unnoticed.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now. Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Some people who come to the U.S. fear for their lives and have found safety within the borders of our country. As Amanda Hoskins tells us, one agency in New Haven is trying to make a difference.
Again, please, sometimes.
These people come here every day to learn English because they have to. Like mother of three, Alam Madi. She arrived 16 months ago with her husband and 2 of her children.
I live Iraq and Jordan.
By definition, a refugee is someone the UN says faced persecution or is under the threat of persecution in their home country.
My country is very dangerous now. I am afraid for my son. Some people need to kill my son.
William Kaniran helps refugees at IRIS, Integrated Refugee Immigrant Services. There are 19 million refugees around the world. Each year here in New Haven, IRIS helps 250 of them.
And they're amazing people. Just to give you a feel, it doesn't matter what country a refugee comes from, this is a diverse group.
Prior to her arrival, Madi spoke no English. She's been going to classes at IRIS. Now she works 2 jobs, as a seamstress and a cook.
We see refugees as a population that comes with an amazing array of skills, which are good for our economy.
Madi's daughter is in the 5th grade at a local magnet school. Her son works and takes English classes.
I'm very happy because my daughter is a student, and I hope this future is good.
Her other son is still in Iraq. That's why IRIS here in Connecticut is trying to do more.
We're going in the right direction, but this is a critical juncture.
The U.S. is trying to do more. Right now, there's about 70 million refugees living in the U.S. Next year, that number will increase by 85,000. And in 2017, the U.S. will be letting in 100,000 more. In New Haven, Amanda Hoskins, Q30 News.
Winter is not here quite yet, but Hamden is already getting itself ready. Sean Clasby has the story.
Today's forecast features wind and rain, but as we move towards December, this rain will turn over to snow. That's why the Hamden Department of Public Works is working hard to make sure they are prepared for this upcoming winter. The Public Works Department in Hamden is responsible for plowing the roads during the winter, so the preparation for the snow has already begun.
We just purchased a couple of additional plows for the fleet. We've been getting loads of salt. We got to load, another 2 loads yesterday. Yeah, we get going and we're ready for it quite early.
Over the past couple of years, the town has taken its preparation more seriously. The 2013 storm that dropped 40 inches of snow caught them off guard. DPW Director Craig Caesar says the town has now made adjustments to ensure that will never happen again.
We could have been better prepared, I should say, at that point with some larger equipment. We now have all that equipment.
Right now, the crews are working on refining older equipment, such as fixing the plows or painting old sideboards for the trucks. However, when the snow does start falling, it's all hands on deck.
The only people that don't participate in our snow removal at this time is the custodians.
There's almost 250 miles of road in Hamden, so the guys are split into teams, and each guy is called upon to plow for 12 hours.
Well, it stinks when it's like during a holiday and like especially Christmas. You want to see your kids open up their Christmas gifts, and sometimes you're not there for that.
And while the DPW is preparing for winter, so can you. Greg Caesar, he tells me that you can prepare for winter by making sure your car's off the road when the snow starts falling. In Hamden, Sean Clasby, Q30 News.
We have breaking news for you. A car crash has closed Dixwell Avenue.
Amanda Hoskins, our local news anchor, has more.
So right now, the police are on scene investigating. They've closed down parts of Dixwell Avenue. And right now, police are saying multiple people have been reportedly injured at the plaza. It happened about right now. Skiff Street and Connolly Parkway are closed. Police are encouraging you not to travel in that area. And right now, police are on the scene investigating. Follow Q30 News on Twitter for updates. And now to more local news. Nearly 2,000 Yale students took to the streets of New Haven Monday in what they're calling a March of Resilience. It was an organized demonstration to support minorities on campus. Students say they want to see changes to the faculty to look more like students who attend the university. Last week, the university said they will be putting $50 million toward recruiting a more diverse faculty. But students say throwing money around is not what they want to see. The president of the university sent out a message to the Yale community Tuesday night, saying by Thanksgiving, the university will put a plan in place to improve campus climate and enhance diversity. And if you've been frustrated with New Haven streets, you aren't the only one. A new plan to make traveling to New Haven a little less stressful is underway. After studying the traffic patterns, the city's Department of Transportation and Traffic Parking has decided to redesign some of the lights and streets in the next year. 15 traffic lights will be updated. Major one-way streets like Church, College, and George will soon have traffic moving in two directions. And now to West Haven, where a confrontation in the classroom got a little out of hand. A teacher at West Bailey Middle School is now jobless. He was fired after pulling a chair out from under a student. Now it's become a criminal investigation. But that teacher is speaking out. He claimed he was using a simple method he had seen before to kick a misbehaved and disruptive student out of the classroom. And if you watch an NFL game this weekend, you probably saw a handful of patriotic displays. But what you probably didn't know is that the teams were actually being paid lots of money to do it. A recent report revealed the Defense Department spent $53 million in taxpayer money to sponsor patriotic performances. That's why local Senator Richard Blumenthal is taking a stand. He's calling for an amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act to put an end to what's being called paid patriotism. And a coastal town is now under investigation by the FBI. It's been 3 years since Superstorm Sandy hit the coast, but where the money Milford received went is unclear. According to the Connecticut Post, the FBI is looking into whether millions of dollars from the Federal Emergency Management Agency were used correctly. At this time, the Milford mayor says he's not aware of any investigation, but city officials say they've been questioned about the issue over the past few weeks. And that's all for your local news. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Amanda. Coming up on the Q30 Newscast, Kelly Ryan has your entertainment report.
But first, Kyle Levasseur is going to tell us if the rain will be here much longer. Can you give us a sneak peek, Kyle?
Well, guys, it's cooled down the last few days. The leaves are starting to fall off the trees, and you know what that means. It's almost the end of fall. I'll give you all that and more when we come back from the break.
Laser Medica Derma Centers is a new philosophy in skincare for all ages. We are dedicated to offering the most technologically advanced and least invasive skincare treatments. Show your Q card and receive 20% off any procedure. We also provide microdermabrasion and Botox treatments, all performed in a relaxing spa environment. We are conveniently located at 52 Washington Avenue in North Haven, just down the street from Quinnipiac's North Haven campus. Call to schedule a free consultation and find out how Laser Medica can give you smooth, sexy skin all year long.
A sheer sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at a sheer sensation.
My name is Doug Thoreau. For nearly 90 years, 3 generations of my family have been providing the highest quality repair service. Insurance companies will refer car owners to lesser quality shops to save money. At Thoreau Auto Body, we provide the highest quality repairs with a lifetime guarantee to maintain the safety and value of your car. That's the quality you deserve. Thoreau Auto Body, our best work goes unnoticed.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
Welcome back to the Q30 Newscast. I'm Kyle Levasseur, here to give you your weekly weather. Let's start with current national temperatures. Here on the East Coast, 46 degrees in Boston, 55 in New York City. And then if we go down to Texas, where a bunch of my Q30 colleagues were a couple weeks ago, it was 73 degrees in Dallas and 81 in San Antonio. Man, I wish I was there to experience that heat. LA, 64 degrees, and the mile-high city of Denver was 37 degrees, pretty chilly. If we look at our regional radar, nothing here right now in the Northeast, but we do have this precipitation out in the Midwest. It's going to travel here for the next couple of days, and we're going to get some rain tomorrow because of it. It's going to be right here for tomorrow. Now, if we move to today's temperatures, it was low to mid-50s for the most part. 52 degrees in Waterbury, 50 in Meriden, and 48 was the low in Stores. New Haven was 51 degrees. Tonight's forecast here at Quinnipiac, it's going to cool down a little bit to 41 degrees. Partly cloudy, but they're not storm clouds, so there's no chance of rain. So if you are going to the library for a late night study session, you can leave the umbrella back in your dorm, but I would bring a nice warm jacket because it is going to be pretty chilly. Tomorrow's temperatures, mid to high 50s for the most part, 58 degrees in New London and Norwich, 55 degrees in Stores, and New Haven was 58 degrees. Tomorrow's forecast here in Hamden, 57 degrees with some showers, a high chance of rain at 80%. So definitely bring that umbrella if you are going to the library tomorrow. And finally, my 7-day forecast. If you look right here, we only have to go through the next few days, and then we're in for a great weekend. Like I said, we're going to have some rain tomorrow. 57 degrees is your high. Friday, it's going to be pretty windy. Gusts might even reach 20 miles per hour. Although we are going to have a great weekend. 46 degrees is your high on Saturday, and the cream of the crop is really going to be Sunday and Monday here in beautiful Hamden, Connecticut. 54 degrees is your high on Sunday, and we're going to even reach 58 degrees on Monday, clear skies. Tuesday, 60 degrees is your high, partly cloudy, and finally Wednesday we're going to have a few more clouds and some rain, 62 degrees. Well, guys, that's it for the weekly weather. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt. And now we turn to your entertainment report.
Q30's Kelly Ryan has the scoop from Hollywood. What's going on, Kelly?
Thanks, guys. SeaWorld San Diego is doing away with its killer whale show. Sometime within the next year, the park will replace the original show with a more informative one in an effort to promote conservation and natural behaviors of whales. Since the release of Blackfish in 2013, SeaWorld has faced criticism, animal cruelty claims, and a lack of attendance at its whale shows. The park's market value has been cut in half because of the documentary that revealed details about SeaWorld's orca captivity. It is not yet clear if the other parks than the one in San Diego will change their shows. Caitlyn Jenner has been named one of Glamour's Women of the Year. The ceremony held on Monday night in New York City recognized female trailblazers in the world of entertainment, fashion, and more. Glamour called Jenner the, quote, transgender champion, commending her for educating the public about transgender stigma and sharing the issues that she has faced along her journey. Jenner delivered a heartfelt speech after receiving the award. She shared with the crowd that she had officially been given a driver's license with the gender marker F. Jenner's daughter, Kylie, attended the ceremony to give her support. The 33, a movie hitting theaters at the end of this week, pays tribute to the 2010 mining disaster in Chile. 33 miners were trapped inside the San Jose mine for more than 2 months. The film stars Antonia Banderas, who portrays the main character, Mario Sepulveda, who made daily videos to assure the public that the trapped miners were safe. Many of the Chilean miners attended the movie release in LA. And finally, as if being Gwen Stefani's new boyfriend and judging a famous singing competition weren't enough, Blake Shelton has taken on another job. He is the next host of Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. And of course, the green slime is just an added benefit to the position. Shelton will hit the KCA stage in March 2016. That's it for your entertainment news. I'm Kelly Ryan. Back to you.
Really quickly, I would just like to apologize. I meant to thank Kyle for the lovely weather update. Thank you, Kyle. Okay, coming up on the Q30 Newscast, Matt Corso has a look at what's going on in the sports world.
Stay with us.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
My name is Doug Thoreau. For nearly 90 years, 3 generations of my family have been providing the highest quality repair service. Insurance companies will refer car owners to lesser quality shops to save money. At Thoreau Auto Body, we provide the highest quality repairs with a lifetime guarantee to maintain the safety and value of your car. That's the quality you deserve. Thoreau Auto Body, our best work goes unnoticed.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
Quinnipiac sports are heating up. Q30's Matt Corso is here with us now.
Thanks, guys. Let's get right to some playoff action. All right, Quinnipiac beat Ryder Bronx 3-2 on Friday to advance to the championship game against Fairfield in field hockey. Quinnipiac in the huddle trying to win the MAC championship twice in the last 3 years. Let's go right to the action. 2 minutes in, Fairfield's Ruth Smallbrock is going to get the ball and just beat Megan Conaboy. What a defensive breakdown for the Bobcats right there. They're going to try to rebound. Fairfield takes a 1-0 lead. Later in the first half, Amber Gwynn beats Megan Conaboy. They're up 1-0, still up 1-0. Later in the first half, Julia DePoe scores on a, we're going to see her. That's the goal right there, 1-0. That's 2-0, excuse me. Second half, Lily Shimo is going to take a corner and it's going to be blocked. Defensive penalty kill unit was on for the Stags. Second half, Angie King fires a shot, but it's blocked by goalie Caitlin Bennett. Stags are still up 2-0. Later in the second half, Fairfield penalty corner stopped by Angie King. Fairfield up 2-0. Megan Osanic tries to come back in the game. Nothing's going to work out for the Bobcats there, as they're going to lose this game 2-0. And Fairfield's going to advance to the NCAA tournament right there as they all huddle around goalie Caitlin Bennett. Now we're going to head to some women's hockey. Quinnipiac versus Cornell ECAC matchup. We're going to get to the action. Emma Wood's shot is going to be saved by Paula Voorhees. It's going to be no score. 7:30 into the first. Caitlin Doring passes to an open Hannah Bunton in front of the goal, who backhands it past Sid Rossman. Nothing she could do there. Cornell up 1-0. Halfway through the second, Nicole Costa is going to find the puck. Denied by Sid Rossman and cleared by the defense. QU leads 3-1. Later in the third period, Nicole Costa is racing down the ice, beats all the defenders, puts it right above glove side of the goalie. Now we're going to see a shot put in off the leg pads of the goalie. Q ties the game at 1. Q leads 2-1, excuse me. 3 minutes later, Emma Woods passes TTC in front, who puts it right above the goalie. Q's up 3-1. Beginning of the third, Jess Brown gets denied by Sid Rossman, and the defense clears the puck right there. Later on, Hannah Button has her shot blocked by Kristen Tamberg, and that's going to basically do it for this game. Quinnipiac wins 3-1. That'll do it for Quinnipiac Sports. Let's get back to the desk.
Thanks so much for joining us.
That's all for your Q30 Newscast. Be sure to check out all of the station's content online at q30television.com.
Good night.
Have a good night.